Well, hello, beautiful Leo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your reading for June 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I do not take money, okay? Also, my schedule does not allow personal readings, I'm afraid, so that's why I don't do them. Also, I do not have WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I do not take donations, so if you would like to give back, please give your money to charity or save it for yourself for a rainy day. I do not have a personal assistant and I do not do meet and greets. Now, the only reason I'm mentioning that is so that you can be aware that if anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, it is a scam. It is fake. So let's get straight to your monthly reading. Now, in June 10th, we have that solar eclipse. We've just gone through the lunar eclipse, and if you were like me, it took me out for 2 days, so the energy was very intense. This is a vibrational upgrade time for major changes. The solar eclipse brings an emphasis on self-expression. Okay, Leo, and also because you are a sign that is represented by the Sun card in the Tarot, this will be a very powerful time for you about your dreams, your goals, and anything that is about your identity or expression in the world. It is a time for an awakening, okay? You may also be looking at what you need to focus on, but also that you need to receive more for the efforts that you've been putting in. So expect to be going leaps and bounds in your career or in love if you're wanting to manifest new love, whatever it is that you're manifesting there. We have hummingbird spirit. Be here now. Present moment is very, very important, okay? Now, the hummingbird makes things look effortless. The wings are like going a mile a minute, and, you know, there's always in search of that sweet spot. So I feel very much like being here in the present and manifesting in that present moment will bring you what you need. Also, we got horse spirit. Freedom is yours. So expect to be able to move forward on something. Horses represent something like a dependable kind of grounded dream that you're moving forward on and taking action on. But the freedom is yours. Self-expression, as long as you be your wonderful self and lead with your heart, I feel like you will be moving forward quite quickly on something there. We've got hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide, okay? Now, spirit communicates to you in very different ways, Leo. They show me different things. They're actually right now, they're showing me like a blue butterfly with little black dots or black spots on it, or black markings on it. So if that's something that you've seen recently, that's a message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but they're indicating someone has seen that and their guides are trying to reach out to them. But you will see lots of synchronicities and signs, especially in the month of June as we lead up to that 10th of June eclipse there. I also feel like your intuition is very on point during this time. So I feel like you will have psychic flashes. I mean, I shuffle this deck and you got 32, 33, 34. There's definitely an ascension happening here, an awakening for you, Leo. I feel like you're going from strength to strength. Which one is this one? Number 10, Buffalo Spirit. Okay, the abundant universe will provide. Now, the buffalo, very robust kind of energy, very strong, sometimes perhaps even stubborn energy. So whatever it is that you've been working on, you know, sort of doggedly, I feel like it's going to be very, very successful as you rise. But I feel very much like it may have got very heavy energy. It's almost like you may have thought about even giving up, or you become a little bit like losing hope because the energy became very heavy there. It's about to get lightened up, okay? Now let's move forward for your overall energy for June 2021. What do my beautiful Leo need to see for June 2021? Whatever it is you're hoping for, Leo, the universe will provide, okay? Now, your protagonist energy is the High Priestess. Pay close attention to your intuition. It will never lead you astray. Now, the High Priestess, traditionally, she's mute. She trusts in the law of the universe. She trusts in the mystery that is moving mountains behind the scenes to get you what you need, or to get her what she needs. Male or female, this is not a gender-specific reading, but there's an energy here of trust and serenity, knowing that things are just going to happen, okay? Trust your intuition, your gut instinct. I often call this my first brain, because my intuition tells me when something is off or when I'm excited about something. The butterflies when you meet a person for the first time. You feel it here before you actually process it in the brain, or the eyes even see it, you know? Sometimes you just feel something before it actually happens. So really trust that. I feel like you're going to be blossoming and blooming in the month of June. I feel also with this that you may be connecting to some sort of spiritual practice, maybe honing your wisdom. They're just giving me this, and I just want to give it to you because this is what they're giving me. If you're someone who works with crystals and things like that, please do not sort of recharge them during eclipse cycles, because you actually download chaotic energy. So whoever needs to hear that, there you go. The moon was very powerful for you as well, Leo. It's almost like the gateway to an awakening, but it's time to give it your all, okay, with this major change that's happening. Now we have the Fool card. It's in the antagonist position, which indicates there's a slight resistance to taking a leap of faith on something. Maybe you feel like something is a bit of a gamble or a risk. You have to come out of your comfort zone in order to push forward, but it will pay off, okay? Because the Lover's card indicates there's a choice, whether you either go solo or partner up with somebody, whether it's in love or in business, or perhaps you're thinking about who is right for you in your world. It's almost like, what can you do with love by following your heart? And it may require you actually sort of just taking that leap, as they say, just being all in, taking the plunge in something. Now they're really highlighting the star over the chest. Star is often a healing energy, but it's also about the stars are aligning, the right moment to take an opportunity. The Fool is an opportunist, someone who just sees the opportunity and runs with it. I feel like you've got a lot of potential, Leo, to rise in your career, or turn heads in love, but I feel very much like you've got to come out of that comfort zone. Okay, now we all got to come out of that at some point, and it's very difficult to push ourselves. There's an energy here, though, with this card being in this position, that there is almost like a jaded look, like you're like, I'm tired already. It's been a crazy ass year and a half for everybody around the world. I mean, it's crazy enough as it is, but then smack a pandemic on top of it. It's really difficult energy to be navigating life, okay? So I feel very much like there's a jadedness, a tiredness, perhaps even a feeling of being unprepared to just find the motivation to move forward, because it's been a difficult cycle in terms of energy. But an awakening, it's always darkest before the dawn, okay? So the Fool card represents maybe you feeling like apathy, or feeling like, oh gosh, I have to summon the strength to move forward, or have that motivation to be successful in a certain area, or even in a relationship. Maybe you or a person you're dealing with, there's a resistance there, and it's about trusting your intuition and moving together in unison. We've got the unified position as the Lover's card. Now this is Gemini energy, perfect for the month of June, of course. So we've also got Aries energy and Virgo energy here. The Lover's card is about choice. It used to be called the choice card, but it's a choice of following your heart over your head, okay? So you may be partnering up with somebody in love. There may be unification there, harmony in relationships, or you may be thinking about going solo on a business venture, maybe becoming an entrepreneur, but wondering who's your soul tribe. What are the right people to gravitate towards to help you learn or help navigate the way? You may even be doing things like following your heart when it comes to spirituality and doing some sort of entrepreneurial business, but you may be looking at people online who do something similar, or sort of taking courses or things to sort of enhance your knowledge that you already came here with, because I feel like you're very intuitive, Leo. Now the Lover's card also indicates soulmate energy, so you could be coming into being with a soulmate. It's almost like instinctively, as soon as you meet this person, if you're looking for new, you just know, okay? There's that deep knowing with the High Priestess energy, and I feel very much like it just requires you and this person to dive all in. Now let's see that's the overall energy. Let's see what's happening with your Celtic cross for June. We're going to get the details here. What is the heart of the matter for my beautiful Leo? Queen of Wands, there you are, rocking straight away. You're showing up in your own reading. You're bossing up. But also, most importantly, the cool kids are calling it a glow up. The Queen of Wands represents an energy of knowing your worth, being feisty, finding that confidence and that self-assurance to keep the dream alive or to recognize your worth when it comes to love. This is a time for planting your happiness and watching it grow. As you can see, sunflowers, they represent a happier energy and growth and harvest time. So I feel like the Queen of Wands is an energy of beauty, both inside and out, and recognizing that you're growing. You're growing exponentially in the vein of trying to find your happiness, in pursuit of happiness there. The Queen of Wands is a very attractive card, okay? Whoever gets this card and it's representing them, whatever, I'm going to read business first, Leo, and then I'm going to read love in there as well. But I feel like if you're looking for a new job, for example, because we've got that full card there, or you're looking to do something different in your workspace that may require you partnering up with different people, there is an energy here around you, Leo, that you're very attractive. You're as in you've got all the skills that you need. You've got the confidence. You've got everything you need within you to do the job. Okay, you're the right person for the job. I feel like you're finding that self-assurance within you. It may have even come after a period of doubting yourself because of the journey being so delayed. But there's an indication here that you may be working really hard on something that's coming to fruition, okay? Because they're really highlighting all these sort of worker bees moving around, and it's like harvest time for you. So I feel like something's going to be very, very successful for you, Leo, that you've been working really hard on. There's going to be one really big opportunity that comes your way that shows you and everyone around you that you're the best for the job, or you are the best at what you do, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. So I feel like you're, in terms of love, there's an energy of peacocking, because they're just right now pointed to the skirt, and I didn't realize it. I've had this card a couple of times now. I didn't even realize it's a peacock. So there's an energy here of you showing off your skill set, but also in terms of love, it's about you having a lot of potential to attract somebody new, if that's what you're wanting to, or if you're coupled with someone already, you may be trying to deepen your bond with someone. I feel like they find you very attractive, okay? Both in a loving way as well as a sexual way. I feel like this is a time for you being the center of attention, Leo, and not in an egotistical way, you know? It's about owning your world and recognizing the power that you have to change whatever it is that you want to change in your life, okay? So a very, very powerful month for you for June, because that is your present energy. Now, what is the challenge for June? 8 of Wands, movement forward. This is about news. You may be waiting on some sort of news or some sort of information that actually helps you move forward. There's a speed and action with this card. It's almost like the challenge here is not going quick enough, Leo. There may even be an element of impatience. So in terms of your career, you may put your resume out there, or you may be looking at different opportunities to expand on your skill set elsewhere or within the company that you work with. And you may have put those resumes out and waiting for some news, waiting for the right moment to take off. As you can see, you're going to be elevated for sure. But because it's a challenge card, it's indicating that you may be feeling frustrated that there's been delays, or that it's not happening in the time that you're wanting, and you've been working so hard. The wands are about passion, about drive, about achievement, and you've got all of those things in spades, Leo. But when things are just feeling stuck in a rut and nothing's happening, you may feel sometimes like it's not ever going to happen, and you start to lose the motivation. And it's not because you've got a short attention span, it's because it requires a lot of energy to give all like you give when you are super focused on something. So that energy sometimes is not sustainable. I mean, that's human nature, not just Leo. It's an energy of, this huge burst of energy that says, I want to do this, I'm going to be successful. And then you do the best of the best. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, now everything's dampened because it's delayed. There's an energy here of going, oh, maybe it's not going to work then, and it's only a split second even, sometimes even a day, where you may like lick your wounds and go, you know what, tomorrow's another day, you're up and at it again, okay? So I feel very much like, I feel like the delays are not to do with you. I feel like they're external delays. I feel like you're ready, okay, to boss up and be who you're meant to be and do whatever it is you're trying to do. But I feel like externally, the external circumstances are delaying something that will actually take off in June. Now, I feel like June the 10th, the actual solar eclipse, releases a lot of energy, and things start to go faster after that. But you see, the thing is, Saturn is in retrograde, Mercury is in retrograde. So, it's like that push and pull energy where it's like communication is a little bit frenetic. It's back and forward. and it's chaotic there. So I feel like there will be a final sort of spurt just after the 10th of June. Now, what is below you? We got the Three of Swords, okay? Now, just in terms of the Eight of Wands for love, you may feel like there's nothing going on there. You may be feeling like, you know, if you haven't got anybody, you may feel that there's no one to talk to right now. And, you know, that's even sparking your attention in terms of love. So you may feel like there's no action, and it's really frustrating because you're thinking, in a pandemic, how am I going to find somebody? But what is right for you will never pass you by, and there is an opportunity for love here because we got the soulmate energy card. Now, what is below you? The Three of Swords. There's some sort of loss or sadness here, Leo. Now, they're giving me two things. One moment, please. One is Lavinia. Lavinia. If your name is Lavinia, or that is someone that you're dealing with called Lavinia, then there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered, okay? And the second thing that they're giving me is that someone is going through a procedure or has gone through a procedure and is healing. If that's you, there's something in this message for you, but they're indicating, you know, take the time you need to heal first. Don't be impatient to get up and running. You'll be back to your wonderful self, Leo, but just take that time to heal, okay? Don't push it. Now, the Three of Swords being the underlying feelings, deep down, there's something here in terms of career. If you feel like you lost an opportunity, or an opportunity went to somebody else that you even feel did not deserve it, there's an element here of sadness, okay? I'm just getting a real sort of almost like plunged into a depressive kind of energy. And I'm not talking clinical depression because I'm not qualified to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about something I don't know about. But there's an energy here of, you know, being plunged into a very dark kind of space that, Leo, you do not like to dwell in. I mean, nobody likes to dwell in it. But there's an energy here of trying to work out what happened there. This figure is really pointing. They're really pointing at their side, okay? Now, they're telling me this is relevant. So either whoever had the procedure is relevant. They're pointing with their left to the right. So either there was some sort of procedure that happened on the right-hand side here. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. It's not going to speak to everyone, of course. But what they're showing me with this card, Leo, is that you came in truth. You came in openness and a willingness to put your heart out there in terms of your work or your ideas. I feel like there was a moment, Leo, where you were really blossoming in your career, or you were really blossoming in your workspace, and you thought something was going to happen there, and then it's like someone pulled the rug from underneath you. Now, this could have been last year, it could have been last month, it could have been a couple of years ago, but deep down, it's knocked your confidence a little bit in some way. You may have, when moments get to a point where you're going to move forward, you may get that fear that, okay, what's going to go wrong? Everything seems to be going right now, but what's going to go wrong, okay? So they're just asking you to be mindful of that energy, because what is right for you will never pass you by, okay? And there's an energy here that you will actually be on target the next time round. I feel in the near future, but we're going to get to that position in a minute. In terms of love, there's definitely heartbreak here, okay? Now, I'm going to pull a quick card on it in terms of love, because I feel, no, they want me to go here. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Oh, straight away, they want this one. Okay, now, there's 2 3s here, Leo. I cannot ignore that. So there is an energy here that there may have been someone that either you worked with, Leo, but I feel like that's not really they just said not for all. So either you work with this person and this person has been really immature and in some sort of breakup with you. There's an energy here of it's almost like you just want to eject yourself. It's almost like, where's the eject button? You just want to eject yourself out of the situation. But I feel more than that. I feel like there was a potential that someone either cheated on you or did not tell you the truth of a situation. I mean, they could have, the third party situation may not have even been cheating on you. It may have been that they chose another direction. They may have chosen their career. They may have let someone interfere in the relationship, like a parent type figure or friends who influence their decisions. You know, there was interference here, and it caused a lot of heartbreak in terms of love. I feel like, Leo, what they're giving me with this card is this person is recognizing that no one compares to you. And actually, I feel like this person, bizarrely, this is someone from the past. I don't know how recent this past is, so let's go forward and find out. But I feel like this person is actually, if they're dating somebody else, they're comparing them to you, Leo. And I don't normally get that energy, so let's quickly pull a card on that. Thank you so much. The Star, okay? In reverse, they recognize they resisted this connection. Okay, this person, this is either someone you're not talking to or someone they're either ignoring you or you're ignoring them. But this person is, they're seeking, it's almost like they're talking to other people about you, Leo. And it's almost like this person, they cause confusion. It may have caused you a test of faith. Yeah, rejection. This person, Ace of Wands. This person, I feel like this person regrets what they did, but let's move forward and find out. The Ace of Wands in the reverse is a brutal sort of rejection there, okay? And you may be carrying this wound with you for a little bit. Now, you may not want this person back ever. You may not ever want to see this person ever again, Leo, but they knocked your confidence in a way that may have influenced the way that you look at love going forward, because there's a yearning, a sadness there. It's almost like this could happen again. What if I open myself up fully to this and it happens again? The Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person, very immature, unrealistic expectations. This person withdrew their cup of love. Can you please clarify this Three of Swords again for me? Thank you so much. The Magician, very controlling. Oh my gosh, all of the cards in the reverse. Okay. I'm sending you out a huge hug, Leo, because this is a very painful energy. As you can see, this person is crying tears of blood. Okay, so this wound cut deep, really deep. I'm really feeling that. I've been there myself, when I nearly wasn't here because of it. So we won't go into that, but heartbreak is a strange destroyer of souls, but I feel like there's healing here. Okay, there's definitely healing here and an opportunity for a new start, and to open up to love. We got the Nine of Cups, we got the Page of Cups, both of them. Okay, so it's almost like your hope completely destroyed when it came to love. The Magician card indicates you may have had scattered energy, and this person, there may be just a little element of you like having an unfulfilled like conversation, or you may feel like maybe there's unfulfilled potential here. But this person, they very immature in their energy, may have even been trying to control the situation. It's interesting. I've never got this energy before. It's almost like they tried to control the situation by breaking up with you or disconnecting from you. I feel like the person you were dealing with liked to be chased. Maybe a game player. Anyway, I'll leave that energy there and see what's in the past. Nine of Pentacles. So recent past, this may have caused you to focus on your finances. Nine of Pentacles is a solitary energy. It is someone who is focusing on financial gain, and sort of building a sanctuary in life, a solid foundation. There's a lot of money, and I feel like in terms of your career, the Nine of Pentacles is a very auspicious sign that things are going in the right direction. In terms of love, it indicates that you're self-sufficient, and you're loving yourself, you're enjoying your own company and buying the best of the best for yourself. Only luxury for you, Leo. This card is a card of luxury and beauty. Also, the Nine of Pentacles is an energy of self-confidence, and finding that beauty both inside you, or that handsomeness inside you, and it emanating out. The Nine of Pentacles actually is very attractive. So you've got two cards of, attracting people, or being attractive when it comes to love. So it's just a case of the right person now to trigger your attention. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What is the potential for June? What is the potential for June? The Star, beautiful. Okay, number one, the Star is a healing card. Okay, so the potential here to heal your wonderful self, of course, is important first. The stars are aligning for your success. Now, in terms of career, this is an awesome card. This is you being in the spotlight. This is an Aquarian energy. It's a renewal of hope. If you've lost hope in your career, or you felt like your career path was just stagnant and it was not happening, or maybe you're feeling a bit jaded and you feel like there's a lack of support and you just don't know, you're kind of in this sort of funk. They're giving me the word funk. I love that word. there's an energy here of things being illuminated. There's a new version of you. You're going to be inspired again, okay? And I feel like it brings a lot of peace because you're in your element. Not because you're in the spotlight, Leo, but because you're letting your particular version of shining out. Not The Shining, not the film. I just want to clarify that. It's almost like letting your light out. Although, you know, after that, I'd get into the shining mode for sure, being a Scorpio. But definitely, there's an energy here. As you can see, there are opposing energies. So after pain comes healing, and it breaks you open to potential. Unfortunately, we all have to go through it at some point in life, but the star represents that there is an exciting way ahead. Okay, this is, as I said, miracles happening. When you get the star card, miracles are happening behind the scenes. You haven't even realized how it's showing up in your world. In terms of your career, it is about rising. Your star is rising, okay? In terms of love, it's healing. Now, it could be that you may want to heal the relationship with someone from the past, or maybe that you're healing yourself in a position to find new love. Let's just clarify that star before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so there's someone they're giving me here with this Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a Sagittarian energy, but in the reverse, Page of Wands is someone who is struggling or occasionally gets a little bit bored and then reaches out with sexual passion. You know, so you may feel like you get messages from somebody who is clearly like a booty call. I mean, is booty call even a thing anymore? I mean, that's probably so 80s or 90s, but anyway, I'm stuck in the past. So there's an energy here of this person reaching out occasionally. They do not give you the full time. Okay, it's almost like you may message them back, and then you're messaging each other, and all of a sudden they just drop off the face of the planet, and you're like, did they die? Were they gone? So there's an energy here with the Nine of Swords in the reverse that this causes you a lot of extreme energy. So maybe just when you're healing from this person, they come back on in to remind you of their presence, and you're like, damn it, I'm trying to. This person causes a lot of anxiety, a lot of torment sometimes. It's almost like now, please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, Leo. I'm just getting an energy of that. If they cannot have you in this moment, they kind of are keeping you hanging so that no one else can have you. Okay, that may not be their intention. I do not know them personally, and this is not a personal reading, but I just get this energy that this person, it's almost like they're keeping you interested by just checking in on you occasionally. And you may go, I'm not interested in this person, but if you message them back or anything like that, then I think this person is succeeding and whatever it is. I just feel like this person likes to be chased. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, so what they're indicating here with these two cards, there is victory in not talking to this person. Silence speaks louder than words. That's what they're giving to me. The message is clearer when nothing is said. Okay, so they're indicating here that there will be success if you just disconnect from this and not teach them a lesson, because I'm not here to play games, and I'm not here to teach you to play games either. Humans, they do that all by themselves. But there's an energy. Okay, so you will be hearing from this person in June, Leo. The World card represents unfinished business, okay, or an unfinished lesson. Now, the unfinished lesson could be that this person keeps messaging you and you haven't blocked them on all social media or blocked them, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. But it could also be that sometimes this person resets you back to the pain or the memories, and it's very difficult. I've been there. We've all been there. We're all human. We all get a little bit curious to see what old flames are up to sometimes. Sometimes I admire the people who say that they're not, that they just walk forward and never look back. That's a wonderful space to be in. But the Eight of Wands indicates you will hear from this person. Okay, there's going to be some quick fire messages from this person. And we got the Eight of Cups there, which represents walking away from anything that's not emotionally fulfilling. Okay, so you may be leaving this behind for good and going in search of something new. That's what that figure does. They've recognized what they've got here, and what they've got is not what they're looking for. So they're moving forward. They're looking for something special, something unique, something that not everybody's got. Look at all those cups. They're all the same. You're in search of something unique and different, because that's who you are. You're unique and different. You don't need to be taking what everybody else is accepting. Okay? So there's definitely an energy here of you in search of something out of the ordinary in terms of love. Okay? The big romance. And you got it right there. You're going to find it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know for the near future? Let's see what's going on. Near future. Just as I picked up this card, they gave me Annabelle. Annabelle. So if your name is Annabelle, then there's something in this message for you. I mean, or you could be dealing with someone called Annabelle. Someone called Annabelle could introduce you to the love of your life or give you an opportunity in business as well. So please take it as it resonates. Now, in the near future, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. In terms of career, this is awesome, okay? If you're looking for a job or a promotion or some sort of raise here, whatever it is you've been working really hard on, expect to capitalize on it financially in terms of results. I feel like this is an energy here of being determined to succeed, Leo, no matter what, and you will have growth in terms of finances. Things will bloom for you and blossom. And this is not the here today, gone tomorrow kind of money. This is the money that sort of stays in the bank account, builds up over time, and gives you an opportunity to basically boss up in your world. Okay, you got the Star, you got the Queen of Wands. Whatever it is you're doing with passion, inspiration, your ideas, they're going to be very, very successful. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles just indicates that financially you're going to be rewarded for it as well, because you've been working so hard. In terms of love, this is someone showing up in your world who wants to invest fully in a connection with you. Now, the Knight of Pentacles there, did I just say the Knight of Wands? If I did, I do apologize. I meant the Knight of Pentacles there. The Knight of Pentacles is a solid energy, which is someone who is slow to act, so is slow to come in, for example. Perhaps this is a love that you've been waiting for a long time. So they just give me the name Peter. Peter. So if your name is Peter, then there's something in this message for you, or this is someone called Peter is coming in that you may meet, or it could be someone that you were dealing with in the past called Peter. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. The Nine of Pentacles is a very solid energy. It goes the distance, okay? Someone who's reliable, patient, hardworking, and someone who wants to work on a relationship and meet you halfway. So in terms of love, very stable energy coming on in. You have the potential to meet someone exciting who is willing to, not willing, who wants to. Two of Inspiration. Now, the Two of Inspiration is, I'm just clarifying the Knight of Pentacles for you. Two of Inspiration is waiting for results. So in terms of career, again, I'm getting this energy of you waiting for results or waiting for some sort of news that helps you move forward. There's that Page of Inspiration again. Okay, so the Page of Inspiration, excuse me, I'm just going to show you the Two of Inspiration. Waiting for results, looking into the future to see if things can be done differently, or how they're going to be. So it's about that waiting. And the Page of Inspiration showing up again in a different deck indicates someone who sort of comes in and out of your life with sexual energy, someone who's just kind of like is a bit kind of, how can I put that? Yeah, they just message you when they've got some free time. They're not messaging you all the time. So if there's someone in your life, Leo, that you feel pops in occasionally and messages you and you're like, whatever, this person is coming to talk, okay? This person wants to overcome some obstacles with you, okay? They want to build something, but I feel like they're still in Page energy, so just watch out for that, okay? You know yourself, use your intuition. You're leading with that in June, so trust your intuition, because it looks like there is someone else as well coming on in here for you. In terms of work, there's a new project coming in, but I feel like you're very bored, or you've lost your mojo for what it is that you do, and I feel like there's an energy here of, how can I put that? There's an energy here of wanting to shake up the energy, wanting to do something different and exciting, because things are a bit stuck in a rut. I feel like you're going to have a lot of success, Leo, a lot. The Five of Wands in the reverse is success, okay? It is you being above the competition, above the obstacles. No one holds a candle to you when it comes to career, okay? Now, the love situation, there is a choice. That's why we got the Lovers card here. So they're indicating here that there is someone who comes in and out of your life, that Page of energy here. Then we've got that Temperance card in the reverse. Okay, now in the reverse indicates a chaotic kind of energy, but also it's Sagittarian energy there as well. So you may have Sagittarian placements, or the person you're dealing with has. There's an energy here of impatience. So this person has kept you waiting a long time, and you're like, really? Is this the only kind of love that's coming on in here for me? I really deserve a lot better. And of course you do, Leo. The solar eclipse will heighten that energy that you need more than you've been receiving from either work or from love. The Temperance cards represents, come on already, let's make this happen, okay? You may feel frustrated with the imbalance or the excessive energy that happens with this person. But we got the Knight of Emotions, okay? So the Knight of Emotions is, again, I'm clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. So they're indicating that there is someone here that is coming in that's new, that's going to bring love into your world, someone who offers you themselves fully, offers you a cup of love fully, and someone who is just all in. They fall in love with you immediately. I feel like you and this person just know. When you meet each other, you just know it's meant to be, okay? And in terms of career, this is you doing, having an opportunity to do what you love and follow your heart, and be emotionally contented where you are, and the finances also come from that. So whether you're being an entrepreneur, bossing up, or whether you're looking at moving into a different sector or a different company, it requires you coming out that comfort zone with that Fool card, okay? But I feel like very positive energy for June, a lot of success happening here. What is the advice Leo is giving to themselves in this moment? Seven of Wands, okay? Endurance, you've endured a lot, okay? Look at that figure. It's a strong man. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. But as you can see, now, they're just giving me, sorry, I'm just going to address what they're giving me. So someone is listening to me, but they've all of a sudden gone into like a cupboard or something. It looks like a, I mean, I don't think it's a walk-in wardrobe, but if you've got one of those, wow, respect. I would love to have space to have one of those. But it feels like someone just went into the closet to get something, and then it's almost like my voice went as if I was muffled, kind of like that. You can still hear me, but it's kind of like that. So if that was you that just went into a closet full of something to get something as you're listening to this reading, then there's something in this message for you, okay? It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but that's what they're indicating. Now, as you can see, this strong person has endured a lot, okay? Been feisty, toxic situations with that skull and crossbones, arguments and fighting. They've endured love and the pain that comes from that. They've been searching for their home with anchor. Where do they fit in? All of those things, okay? And still, they've got the strength to endure, and it's got the strength to open up and move forward. The Seven of Wands is about you being your personal best. You have endured a lot. You're stronger than you think. You're more resilient than you think. And you're finding your inner power to come out of that cage. So anything that's been holding you back, Leo, from going after your dreams, your goals, or the love that you deserve, that's all fading into the past. This is you rising up with that power, knowing that you're good enough, knowing that you deserve more. And nobody is going to keep you in a cage, okay? You're coming out to play, and I feel like it's harvest time for you. And I feel like you're going to be run with your passion, your emotion, and I feel like you're going to be very successful with whatever it is that you do. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but my voice is getting faster and faster because I feel like this is your energy in June. Things start to get faster and faster. I run on channeling, so I channel the energy. So if sometimes I'm slower than other times, I'm picking up your energy, but I'll try and slow down my voice. But the energy I'm getting is like, it's so exhilarating, okay? Now, what is the external environment? King of Wands. Boom. Okay. Now the King of Wands, bossing up. This is the external environment in June. I feel like from mid-June, from the 10th of June, things kick off for you in a very big way. This is you being the master or the mistress of your own destiny, marching to the beat of your own drum. You're on fire with passion, with desire to sort of tackle life again, tackle love again. So I feel very much like this is an Aries energy here. This is about having the courage to go after your dreams and lead, Leo. I feel like you're an influencer in the spotlight. I feel like you're mastering your craft and rising up through the ranks to either be in a leadership position, or I feel like you're well on your way to the goal or dream of whatever it is that you want. Now, if you're being an entrepreneur, you may be wondering about partnering up with somebody. You may be partnering up with, if you're in a loving relationship that's been going through some bad rocky patches recently because of tensions over money or whatever it is. There's an energy here of healing that, and you may be thinking about being in a business with this person, or you are in business with this person and sharing the load there. There's an energy of success around around it, okay? Also, the King of Wands is an energy of taking a job with more responsibility, but because you have the passion and the confidence to lead, okay? In terms of love, a lot of passion here, okay? This is a turning head energy. And also, it's an energy here of we got a soulmate, okay? We got a Queen and a King of Wands. Now, again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy, but it's about a vibrational match with somebody to settle down with, if that's what you're wanting. There's going to be a very passionate exchange. And, I mean, you know, whoever this was in the past that was coming on in, they're coming on in Page in reverse energy. Whoever this is showing up in King energy, okay? Someone that is going to go the distance, someone who, you know, you're attracted to straight away, okay? And I feel like it's a wonderful, June is going to be on, it's going to be lit, it's going to be on fire, okay? Now, what is a hope and fear for my beautiful Leo? Hope and fear. The moon, whoa, that is the card of fears straight away, okay? The moon card, you may have been going through the ringer because intense chaotic energy since that lunar eclipse on the 26th of May there. There's an energy here of a fear of the unknown, Leo, okay? Which, of course, we all have that fear of the unknown, but it's about taking that risk. That's why you got the Fool card there, because the Fool represents taking that leap of faith, not knowing the journey ahead, just seeing how it goes, being guided by life. Now, there's certain things that we all want as humans in life. It's almost like we put markers along the way of things that we want to achieve, because life would be really dull if we didn't have something to aspire to. Of course, that's human nature, and you've got a lot you're aspiring to, and I feel like you're going to be in the spotlight for success. So in terms of your career, you may have planned for something, Leo, but something comes to the surface that may make you change your plans in some way, or you may take some sort of sidestep or stepping stone to something else, something that you were not banking on, but something that you're using your intuition to navigate. And I feel like it's going to be very, very successful. Also, you're going to get a lot of truth this month, and I feel very much like your dreams are very psychic at this time. I feel like you're making shrewd moves. Even if you don't know the outcome, Leo, trust in your intuition. It will never lead you astray. The fox represents cleverness, shrewd kind of energy. So I feel like you're going to be very, very careful, but I feel like you're going to be very successful in whatever you're planning, strategy. It's almost like, as you can see, this figure is like an octopus. You're pulling the feelers out, okay? So there's something that maybe you're trying to plan, but you're trying, because you fear the unknown or you fear the future in some way, you may be putting the feelers out to see what it might be like if you did something. So for example, if you're setting up like a YouTube channel or something like that, you may be looking at other people, how they've done it, how they do it, what's their style, what's their modus operandi, and then go, okay, so I can see the structure, but how is it I would do it? Because I'm different, I'm unique, I've got my own voice. How do I inject my personal uniqueness into this? And then it's almost like you're putting the feelers out to see how it's done, learning the rules to break the rules to make it your own, okay? So that is exhilarating energy, but also it is fear. You know, feel the fear and do it anyway. Now, in terms of love as well, the moon card represents shadow side. After heartbreak, you may have done a lot of soul searching, okay? And sometimes you may have felt like you were going crazy with the energy because you knew that you were meant to be with a certain person in the past, and you may feel like you wanted to heal it, but you may be looking at it after the full moon that's just passed. You may be looking at things like, but what do I get out of this? What is it? How is this feeding me? How is this person or this situation enriching my soul? And if it does not, it's about releasing it, you know, disconnecting from anything that is hindering you. It's a purging energy, making you aware of the answers that you need and then taking action on it. Now, the outcome, we've got Five of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords is an energy of releasing the past heartbreak. Can you see? The Five of Swords is almost like a saboteur kind of energy. Someone may have broken your heart in the past, for example, and this person's keeping a little piece of it with her. She's blossoming because she's learning, okay? But she's still keeping a little piece of it with her. So there's an energy here of release. Five of Swords is you know, recognizing what needs to be let go of, okay? In terms of career, it's the same thing, you know? You may have learned a lot where you were, but now you've hit a glass ceiling. It's time to move forward and start to, you know, because the next card after the Five of Swords is the Six of Swords, which is about moving. It's about moving forward and releasing that went before. So take what you need from a situation, let it help you grow and blossom, and then leave it in the past, because it's grayed out. It's not meant for you. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. Okay, now thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Okay, they just showed me a pinball machine. So either you're playing a pinball machine or a pinball game as you're listening to this reading, or you have one, or you've just decided you're going to buy one. That's awesome. Please take it as it resonates. I mean, if you do not have that, or it does not resonate in some way, maybe it's about you feeling like you're going from pillar to post, ping, 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 before you hit the jackpot, and the ball, I feel like the ball is going to go straight in the jackpot for you, okay? In terms of, oh, boom, drop the mic. If I had a mic, that would be dropped right now. We got the Nine of Cups. Now that's wish fulfillment. That's everything you ever wanted, okay? Whether that's the career of your dreams, the goals of your dreams being smashed out of the park and achieved, the love of your life. This is wish fulfillment. This is, everything showing up the way you want it, the achievement of desire, okay? So be careful what you're wishing for. June is a very auspicious month for bringing you a lot of success. You got some major cards here. I feel like the only two major cards you've got or that are sad cards or upsetting cards are the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. Both swords, overanalyzing moments of, and these cards are deep-rooted fears that may have been triggered by something in the past. What you got ahead of you is so positive, Leo. If you could see the future and see the positivity and the potential that you have, you'd be on fire right now, and be just like you'd be unstoppable, okay? So they're giving me that sentence. What would you do if you felt you were unstoppable? What would you do if you felt like you had unlimited potential? What would be the first thing you would do that you would take action on? If you can think of that and set that as your first intention, to work towards, then you're halfway there. You've set an intention, and then you work towards it, and then it shows up on the physical plane. So the Nine of Cups is about that, okay? Manifestation, thoughts become things. Don't just see yourself wanting it, or looking at it like it's way over there and you're visualizing it like, oh, I would love that car. See yourself in that car, driving that car, taking a left turn in that car, filling the tank, going on a road trip, having your mates in the back, having wonderful times with that car. See yourself enjoying it like you got it, and then it shows up, okay? The opportunity to purchase it shows up in your life, okay? So that's how you visualize. You don't visualize it like this is something I would love to achieve. It is seeing yourself doing it. That's the trick, okay? Now, that is your reading for June, which is very exciting energy. I'm just going to close the reading here. Just to let you know, and I didn't mention it at the beginning, and I should have done, I'm doing another competition for one lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading. Free to enter, free to win, free to receive, okay? Oh, they want one more. All you have to do to get that, to be in with a chance to win that, is I want you to set an intention for June, okay? One, not like a whole list, just one thing. Set an intention for June, and I want you to take 10 minutes out of your day and visualize it like you got it, like you're doing it, like it's happening, whether that's the love of your life, you're kissing them in a boat down the stream, whatever your vision is, or taking a shower with that person, spooning them at night, having a wonderful meal, laughing and joking together as you cook together, all of those wonderful things that couples who are in love do, or if it's the goal or job of your dreams, see yourself doing it. See yourself signing off checks, doing whatever it is that you're doing, bossing it up, see that money pouring into your account. You're like, damn, now I'm going to go buy that car I've been seeing myself driving. All of those things. I want you to set that intention, one. And I really want 10 minutes for you to really see yourself doing it. Feel it in your gut instinct. It changes. Like even now, right now, I'm feeling goose pimples. So you're changing your vibration. Okay, and you're setting your intention, and then just drop it in the comments box below if you want to share it with the collective. You do not have to if you do not want to. All you got to do is put intention set, and then I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber. I'll announce it on the 28th of June, and we'll take it from there. Okay, my beautiful Leo. As you got listening is important, especially listening to your intuition, okay, because it will never lead you astray. So if you can, take at least 10 minutes out of your day every day for just silence, so you can really check in with who you are, stopping, you know, the phones, the emails, the TV, the radio, all of those things. Just sit with self. Okay, now transition, also very important, very exciting transition for you. It's an awakening. That 10th of June is a very important energy for you. Now we just get you a wisdom of the oracle. Oh, straight away we have loyal heart, but it's in the reverse. Okay, in the reverse. So let's read from the book. As you can see, there's two owls here, and they're sitting on an egg. Okay, it's number 35, but you got it in the reverse there. So maybe about letting go of something that you know, is not really investing in you in the same way, whether that's a career, whether that's a relationship. It's about recognizing when it's time to let go. Please don't shoot the messenger when I say that. If you want to heal a relationship from someone in the past, of course you can. You've got the star card right there, and you've got the lover's card there, which is the choice card. It is totally your call. We all have free will. But this person is showing up in an energy of they're not ready yet. So if you're happy to wait a little bit longer, overcome the obstacles, it's frustrating. But if your heart is set on a person, the heart wants what the heart wants. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm here to guide you with the cards. But if you are wanting new, then there's a potential for new as well. Now let's see, 35. Okay, so they just gave me the name Ken. Ken. So if your name is Ken, or that is someone you're dealing with called Ken, I mean, I guess it stems from Kenneth, or yeah, Ken. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. Again, it's not going to resonate for everyone. So the protection message, it says, are you stubborn or over tenacious about an idea, or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much part of you that you wouldn't know who you were without it? Now's the time to look about outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is not only a signal that it's time to prune away all who do not deserve your trust and who have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you, so make some room. Okay, now I'm also going to read the prosperity message for you because I felt like it's important for this month. Long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you're loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, and remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you'll be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner, okay? So definitely an energy here of Spirit's got your back, okay? Let Spirit be your guide because they're guiding you towards the success. Now I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, wow. I closed my eyes when I picked the trinkets. Obviously, you can't see that, so you do have to trust me on that. But we got a star. Okay, this is your potential star. You are the star of your own movie, basically. And in that star, there's a couple of stars in there. You could have got any star. This one says just for you. It's to highlight how unique you are, Leo. Sometimes I feel like you forget. Okay, please do not forget. That's again, it's not about ego. It's about recognizing your inner power and your power to change your destiny exponentially. So your stars, they're aligning for you, okay, for your success, but also for union with somebody who deserves your wonderful heart, Leo. It is time to rise. So would you like this? They actually want it on the star card. Wow, I thought they were going to put it on the Nine of Cups, but they put it on the star card. So time for stepping into the spotlight, having faith, Leo. Everything's going to turn out exactly what you're hoping for. You got that Nine of Cups. I will leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you, Leo. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, I've just set up a new channel called the Muse Eye Messages. It's a pick a card channel. It gives you the opportunity to use your intuition to connect to my energy in the moment of the cards that come out. I do lots of other different things on there, ruins, and just something different to hear. It's a bit shorter if you haven't got time for these messages, so I thought I'd put something out there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Leo. Love and light.